You're settling into this sacred space now, this quiet sanctuary where something extraordinary is about to happen, something that challenges everything you've been told about aging, about the inevitability of feeling older with each passing year. Tonight, you're going to discover what your body is truly capable of when you give it the perfect conditions for renewal. What if I told you that in the next 3 hours, your body could activate the same regenerative processes that made you feel vibrant and alive 20, 30, even 40 years ago? What if your cells could remember their blueprint for vitality? Your skin could recall its natural elasticity. Your energy could return to levels you thought were gone forever. This isn't wishful thinking. This isn't fantasy. This is your body's actual capacity when you understand how to work with the profound healing powers of sleep. Tonight, you're going to experience age reversal not as a distant dream, but as a biological reality happening within your own cells. Science has discovered something remarkable about sleep and aging, something that changes everything we thought we knew about growing older. During deep sleep, your body produces up to 5 times more growth hormone than during waking hours. The same hormone that kept you young and vital in your 20s and 30s. Tonight, you're going to flood your system with this natural fountain of youth. Your telomeres, the protective caps on your chromosomes that determine cellular age, actually lengthen during restorative sleep, literally reversing the aging process at the genetic level. Your DNA remembers how to be young. It's simply been waiting for the right conditions to express its youthful blueprint. Tonight, those conditions are being created. Feel your body beginning to release the tension it's been holding. Not just physical tension, but the deeper stress of believing that decline is inevitable, that your best years are behind you, that feeling young again is impossible. Your body is preparing to prove all of those beliefs wrong. Every cell in your body contains the memory of when you were at your physical peak, when your skin was smooth and elastic, when your muscles were strong and flexible, when your mind was sharp and clear, when your energy seemed limitless. These aren't lost capacities. They're dormant abilities waiting to be reactivated. Tonight, you're going to access your body's master reset button, the deep sleep states where cellular repair happens at supernatural speeds, where years of accumulated damage can be reversed in hours, where your biological clock can literally turn backward. This isn't metaphorical healing. This is measurable, observable age reversal. Your body knows how to be young. It's encoded in every strand of your DNA, programmed into every cell, embedded in every organ system. The same intelligence that grew you from a single cell into a fully formed human being is still operating within you, still capable of regeneration, still able to restore youth when given the opportunity. Scientists have documented cases of people whose biological age measured 10 to 20 years younger than their chronological age, not through surgery or expensive treatments, but through optimizing their body's natural regenerative processes. Tonight, you become one of these biological age reversers. Your skin, your largest organ, is preparing for the most profound renewal it's experienced in decades. Collagen production is about to increase dramatically. Elastin fibers are preparing to regenerate. Cellular turnover is accelerating to youthful speeds. By morning, your skin will have literally rebuilt itself from the inside out. Your muscles are remembering their youthful tone and flexibility. Your joints are preparing to move with the ease and grace you had years ago. Your cardiovascular system is getting ready to pump blood with the efficiency of a much younger heart. Your entire physical structure is preparing to function as it did when you were in your prime. But this isn't just physical regeneration. Your mind is preparing for a return to the mental clarity and sharpness you had in your younger years. Neural pathways that have become sluggish are about to be cleared and optimized. Memory centers that have been cloudy are about to become crystal clear. Creative abilities that have been dormant are about to spring back to life. Your emotional body is preparing to shed the accumulated weariness of years, to return to the resilience and optimism that characterized your younger self. The joy and wonder that you felt so naturally decades ago is preparing to bubble up from depths you'd forgotten existed. This 3-hour journey you're about to embark on works with your body's natural circadian rhythms, the precise timing when growth hormone surges. When cellular repair accelerates, when age-reversing mechanisms activate most powerfully, you're not fighting against your biology. You're working with it to achieve what might seem miraculous. Your body has been waiting for this opportunity, waiting for permission to show you what it's truly capable of, waiting for the right conditions to demonstrate that age is far more reversible than you've been led to believe. Tonight, you give your body that permission, those conditions, that opportunity. The transformation that's about to occur isn't just possible. It's inevitable when you align with your body's deepest regenerative capacities. When you stop fighting the aging process and start activating the youthing process. When you stop accepting decline and start expecting renewal. You're not just going to sleep tonight. You're entering the most advanced regenerative chamber on Earth, your own body in its deepest healing state, more powerful than any spa treatment, more effective than any anti-aging therapy, more transformative than any medical intervention. Because it's your body's own intelligence doing the work. Feel the excitement beginning to build in your cells, the anticipation of renewal, the joy of remembering what vitality feels like. Your body knows what's coming. It's been preparing for this moment of profound restoration. This opportunity to turn back the biological clock. Tonight, you don't just get 3 hours of sleep. You get 3 hours of intensive age reversal, 3 hours of cellular time travel, 3 hours of your body literally growing younger while you rest. By the time you wake up, you'll have biological proof that the fountain of youth isn't a legend. It's been inside you all along. Your journey into biological age reversal begins now, as your body prepares to show you what miracles look like when they happen naturally. When they happen through the profound intelligence of optimized sleep. When they happen because you finally understand your body's true capacity for renewal. Breathe deeply now and let your body know that tonight is different. Tonight is special. Tonight is the night you discover that growing younger isn't just possible. It's your biological birthright, and the next 3 hours will prove it beyond any doubt. You're settling deeper now into this space of profound possibility. Your body beginning to recognize that something extraordinary is being offered. And as your muscles start to release their grip on the day's tensions, something much more significant begins to let go. The accumulated weight of years. The invisible burden of time itself that your body has been carrying. Feel how your body has been holding not just physical stress, but temporal stress. The weight of believing that each passing year diminishes you. That time is your enemy rather than your ally. That aging is a one-way journey with no possibility of return. Tonight, your body is preparing to release all of these limiting beliefs about time and renewal. Your cellular memory has been storing every worry about getting older, every moment of looking in the mirror with disappointment. Every time you felt your body was betraying you, every instance of thinking, "I'm too old for this." These thoughts have been aging you faster than time itself, but tonight, they begin their gentle dissolution. Your nervous system has been on high alert for years, constantly scanning for signs of decline, hypervigilant about every ache, every wrinkle, every moment of forgetfulness. This chronic stress has been accelerating the aging process exponentially, creating a vicious cycle where worry about aging actually causes more aging. But as you breathe deeply now, feel your nervous system beginning to shift from this state of aging anxiety into a state of renewal readiness. Your body is remembering that it was designed to thrive, not just survive, designed to regenerate, not just deteriorate, designed to become more beautiful with time, not less. The stress hormone cortisol that has been flooding your system every time you worried about growing older. Every time you felt disappointed in your physical capacity. Every time you compared yourself to how you used to be. This aging accelerant is beginning to clear from your bloodstream, making space for the youth-restoring hormones to take center stage. Your body is releasing the tension of trying to hold back time, the exhausting effort of fighting against the natural flow of life. The resistance that has been creating more aging than the years themselves. Like a clenched fist finally opening, your entire being is learning to relax into the possibility of growing younger. Feel the weight lifting from your shoulders. Not just the physical weight of poor posture developed over years of carrying stress, but the metaphysical weight of carrying time itself. The burden of believing that your best days are behind you, that vitality is a thing of the past, that renewal is impossible at your age. Your facial muscles are beginning to release patterns of tension they've held for decades. Worry lines that have been carved by years of stress. Frown lines created by disappointment and frustration. The tight jaw of determination to control what cannot be controlled. As these patterns release, your face begins to remember its natural, relaxed expression of peace. Your heart is releasing the grief it's been carrying. Grief for the energy you used to have. Grief for the body you used to inhabit. Grief for the dreams you thought were too late to pursue. This grief has been aging you from the inside out. But tonight, it transforms into something else. Into excited anticipation for renewed possibilities. The beliefs about aging that you inherited from family, from society, from medical establishments. These limiting programs that have been running automatically in your subconscious mind are beginning to power down, making space for new programs based on possibility rather than limitation, on renewal rather than decline. Your body is releasing its identification with your chronological age, the number that has been dictating what you believe is possible for you, what energy levels you should expect, what physical capabilities you should accept. Tonight, your body is remembering that biological age and chronological age can be completely different numbers. Feel your metabolism releasing the sluggishness it learned to accept as normal, the resignation to a slower, less efficient system. The belief that weight gain and energy loss are inevitable parts of aging. Your metabolic fires are preparing to rekindle, to burn with the brightness and efficiency they had decades ago. Your joints are releasing the stiffness they've accumulated from years of believing that aches and pains are just part of getting older, that flexibility and ease of movement are only for the young, that your body is becoming less reliable with each passing year. This resignation to physical limitation is dissolving, making space for renewed mobility. Your skin is releasing its acceptance of wrinkles and sagging as permanent features. The belief that elasticity and radiance are lost forever, that the glow of youth cannot be reclaimed. Your skin cells are beginning to remember their blueprint for smoothness, for firmness, for the natural radiance that comes from within. Your mind is releasing the fog of believing that mental sharpness inevitably declines with age, that memory problems are normal and irreversible, that creativity and learning ability diminish over time. Your neurons are preparing to fire with the clarity and speed they possessed when you were at your mental prime. Even your posture is releasing the slouch of resignation, the physical expression of feeling defeated by time, the body language of someone who has given up on feeling vital and strong. Your spine is preparing to remember its natural curves, its inherent strength, its capacity to hold you upright with grace and dignity, as all of this weight of accumulated years dissolves. As these limiting beliefs about aging evaporate, your body begins to feel lighter, not just physically, but energetically. There's a buoyancy returning to your being, a spring in your step that hasn't been there for years, a sense of possibility that you thought was lost forever. This release isn't just about letting go of negative beliefs. It's about rediscovering your body's natural state of renewal, the state that was interrupted by stress and worry and limiting beliefs about aging, the state where your cells naturally regenerate, where your energy naturally replenishes, where your vitality naturally restores itself. Your body is remembering now what it felt like before it learned to expect decline, before it accepted limitation, before it surrendered to the idea that your best years were behind you. It's remembering the joy of physical existence, the delight of having energy to spare, the pleasure of moving through the world with ease and grace. This weight you've been carrying, the invisible burden of believing that aging means declining, is not just lifting. It's transforming into rocket fuel for renewal. Every year that felt like a limitation is becoming a repository of wisdom and strength. Every experience that felt like aging is becoming a foundation for regeneration. Your body is ready now, cleared of the debris of limiting beliefs, free from the weight of temporal stress, prepared for the most profound regeneration it has experienced in decades, ready to remember not just how to be young, but how to grow younger with each passing hour of this transformative night. Rest now in this lightness, this freedom, this readiness for renewal. Your body has released everything that was blocking its natural capacity for regeneration. Now the real magic can begin. You're floating now in this beautiful state of release, free from the weight of years and expectations. And as this lightness settles into your being, something extraordinary begins to stir. Deep within your genetic code, ancient programs that have been dormant for decades are beginning to wake up. Your youth genes preparing to come online with unprecedented power. Your DNA is far more intelligent and responsive than you've been taught to believe. Hidden within your genetic code are switches that can turn aging processes off and youth processes on. Tonight, these genetic switches are being activated by the perfect storm of deep rest, cellular renewal, and conscious intention. Scientists call them longevity genes, genes that control cellular repair, genes that regulate inflammation, genes that determine how quickly or slowly you age. Most people go through life never knowing these genes exist, never learning how to activate them. But tonight, your body is accessing this hidden genetic goldmine. Feel something awakening at the very core of your being, at the level of your DNA, like ancient wisdom remembering itself. Your chromosomes are beginning to vibrate at frequencies they haven't accessed in years, decades even. Your genetic material is preparing to express its highest potential for youth and vitality. The SIRT1 gene, your body's master regulator of aging, is beginning to increase its activity. This gene controls cellular stress resistance, DNA repair, inflammation reduction. It's like having a master switch that can slow down aging and speed up renewal. And tonight, this switch is being flipped to its most active position, your telomerase genes. The ones that control the length of your cellular aging clocks are awakening from their dormant state. These genes can literally add years to your cellular lifespan, can reverse the biological aging that has been accumulating in your cells. Tonight, they're preparing to work their magic of cellular time reversal. The P53 gene, your body's guardian of genetic integrity, is optimizing its function, enhances its ability to detect and repair damaged DNA, to prevent mutations that accelerate aging, to maintain the genetic stability that keeps your cells young and healthy. Your genetic guardian is going into high alert, but for renewal, not defense. Feel your FOX03 genes stirring to life. These are the genes that control stress resistance and longevity, that determine how well your cells can withstand the pressures that normally age them. People with highly active FOX03 genes often live to be over 100 while maintaining youthful vitality. Tonight, your FOX03 genes are remembering their full power. Your AMPK genes, the cellular energy regulators, are activating to their optimal levels. These genes control metabolic efficiency, cellular cleanup processes, energy production. When they're highly active, your cells burn energy like a young person's cells, process nutrients with youthful efficiency, eliminate waste with remarkable thoroughness. The NRF2 gene, your body's master antioxidant regulator, is coming online with extraordinary power. This gene controls your body's ability to neutralize the free radicals that age your cells, to produce the antioxidants that keep your tissues young, to maintain the cellular environment where aging simply cannot take hold. Your Clotho gene, literally named after the Greek goddess who spins the thread of life, is beginning to express itself more fully. This gene influences kidney function, cardiovascular health, cognitive performance. People with highly active KLOTHO genes maintain youthful function across multiple body systems well into advanced age. Feel these genetic programs awakening throughout your entire body. In your skin cells, preparing to produce more collagen and elastin. In your muscle cells, preparing to rebuild with youthful strength. In your brain cells, preparing to form new connections with adolescent speed. In your heart cells, preparing to pump with renewed vigor. Your PPAR genes, the ones that control fat metabolism and energy production, are shifting into their most efficient configuration. The same configuration they had when you were young and could eat anything without gaining weight, when your energy levels seemed unlimited, when your body burned fuel like a high-performance engine. The genes that control inflammation, the silent ager that accelerates all other aging processes, are switching into anti-inflammatory mode. Your body is preparing to cool the inflammatory fires that have been aging you from within, to create the cellular environment where youth can flourish. Your autophagy genes, the cellular housekeeping genes that clean out damaged proteins and organelles, are ramping up to their most active state, like having the most efficient cleaning crew working inside your cells, removing the debris that accumulates with age, making space for fresh, youthful cellular components. The genes that control stem cell activation, your body's master regeneration system, are awakening from their dormancy. These genes can trigger the production of new, young cells to replace old, worn-out ones. Tonight, they're preparing to flood your system with fresh, vibrant cells. Your circadian genes, the ones that control your body's internal timing systems, are synchronizing to their most youthful patterns. These genes regulate when repair hormones are released, when detoxification occurs, when regeneration is most active. They're setting your biological clock back to a much earlier time. Feel your heat shock protein genes activating. These genes help your cells resist stress and maintain youthful function even under challenging conditions. They're like having internal bodyguards for your cells, protecting them from the damage that normally accumulates with age. The genes that control mitochondrial function. Your cellular powerhouses are switching into high-performance mode, preparing to generate energy with the efficiency they had when you were decades younger. Your cells are getting ready to run on clean, abundant energy rather than struggling with the sluggishness of aged mitochondria. Your growth hormone genes, the master regulators of repair and regeneration, are preparing for their most active expression in years. Tonight, they'll produce surges of youth-restoring hormones that will flood every cell in your body with renewal signals. These aren't just genes activating randomly. they're coordinating with each other, creating a symphony of youth gene expression that's more powerful than any single genetic change. Your entire genetic orchestra is tuning up to play the music of regeneration and renewal. Feel this genetic awakening happening at the deepest level of your being. Your DNA literally rewriting its expression to favor youth over aging, vitality over decline, regeneration over degeneration. This isn't temporary activation. This is permanent reprogramming that will continue to benefit you long after tonight. Your body's genetic wisdom is remembering its original instructions, the blueprint for optimal health and vitality that was written into your DNA before life experiences taught it to expect decline. Tonight, your genes are returning to their factory settings, their youth settings, their unlimited potential settings. Rest now as these powerful genetic programs come fully online, as your youth genes awaken to their full power. As your DNA remembers its capacity to keep you young, vital, and regenerating, the genetic foundation for your age reversal is now firmly in place, and the real transformation is just beginning. You're glowing now with the power of your awakened youth genes. Your DNA humming with regenerative energy. And as this genetic activation spreads throughout your body, the most visible and immediate transformation begins. Your skin, your largest organ, preparing for the most dramatic renewal it has experienced in decades. Your skin cells are receiving the genetic signals for youth, and they're responding with excitement, like flowers that have been waiting for spring rain. Every cell in your epidermis, your dermis, your subcutaneous layers is preparing to rebuild itself according to the blueprint of youthful perfection. Feel the tingling beginning beneath the surface of your skin. This is your collagen production switching into overdrive. The same protein that gave your skin its firm, smooth texture in your 20s and 30s is preparing to flood your tissues once again. Tonight, your skin will literally plump itself from within. Your fibroblasts, the cells responsible for producing collagen, are awakening from their age-related dormancy. Scientists have discovered that these cells never actually lose their ability to produce abundant collagen. They simply need the right signals to remember how. Tonight, those signals are being broadcast loud and clear throughout your entire body. Type 1 collagen, the kind that provides structural support and firmness, is beginning to increase its production exponentially. Type 3 collagen, the kind that provides flexibility and stretch, is joining the renewal party. Your skin is preparing to become as resilient and elastic as it was decades ago. But it's not just collagen. Your elastin fibers are preparing for complete regeneration. These are the proteins that allow your skin to snap back when stretched. that prevent sagging and drooping, that give your skin its youthful bounce. Tonight, damaged elastin is being dissolved and fresh. Springy elastin is being woven throughout your tissues. Your hyaluronic acid production, nature's most powerful moisture magnet, is ramping up to youthful levels. Each molecule of hyaluronic acid can hold up to 1,000 times its weight in water. Tonight, your skin cells are preparing to drink deeply from this fountain of natural hydration, plumping fine lines from within. Feel your skin's cellular turnover rate accelerating. Young skin completely regenerates every 28 days. But as we age, this process can slow to 40, 50, even 60 days. Tonight, your skin is remembering its rapid regeneration schedule, preparing to shed old, damaged cells and replace them with fresh, radiant ones. Your skin's capillary network, the tiny blood vessels that deliver nutrients and oxygen to every skin cell, is preparing for complete renewal. New capillaries are beginning to form. Existing ones are becoming more efficient. Your skin is about to receive the rich blood supply it enjoyed in your youth. The melanocytes in your skin, the cells that control pigmentation, are optimizing their function. Age spots and uneven pigmentation occur when these cells become overactive or damaged. Tonight, they're resetting to their balanced, youthful state, preparing to create the even, radiant tone you had years ago. Your skin's natural pH balance. The protective acid mantle that keeps harmful bacteria at bay and maintains optimal moisture levels is recalibrating to its youthful state. This invisible shield is strengthening, preparing to protect your newly renewed skin with the efficiency it had decades ago. Feel your pores beginning to refine themselves. Large, visible pores are often the result of decreased collagen support around the pore walls. As collagen floods back into these areas, your pores are preparing to tighten and minimize, returning to the barely visible state they had in your younger years. Your skin's natural exfoliation process is accelerating. Dead skin cells that have been lingering on the surface, creating dullness and roughness, are preparing to slough away, revealing the fresh, glowing skin beneath. Your complexion is about to emerge brighter and more luminous than it has been in years. The dermal-epidermal junction, the connection between your skin's layers that weakens with age, is strengthening and tightening. This is what gives young skin its smooth, firm appearance without wrinkles or fine lines. Tonight, this crucial structure is rebuilding itself with architectural precision. Your sebaceous glands, which produce your skin's natural oils, are recalibrating to their optimal function. Too little oil creates dryness and flaking. Too much creates oiliness and breakouts. Tonight, they're finding their perfect balance, preparing to produce just the right amount of natural moisture for healthy, glowing skin. Feel the antioxidant systems within your skin cells activating to maximum capacity. These are your internal youth preservers, neutralizing the free radicals that cause cellular damage and aging. Your skin cells are becoming like fortresses, protected by powerful antioxidant shields that prevent future aging damage. Your skin's repair mechanisms are shifting into high gear. The DNA repair systems within each skin cell are becoming extraordinarily efficient at fixing damage from sun exposure, pollution, and time. Years of accumulated cellular damage are being systematically identified and corrected. The glycation process, where sugar molecules bind to proteins and create aging compounds called AGEs, advanced glycation end products, is being reversed. These sticky, aging compounds are being broken down and eliminated. Your skin proteins are being freed from the bonds that create stiffness and yellowing. Your facial muscles beneath the skin are releasing years of tension patterns. The micro contractions that create expression lines are smoothing out. Your face is returning to its natural, relaxed state, allowing your newly regenerated skin to drape smoothly over relaxed, youthful muscle tone. Even your skin's stem cells, the master cells that can become any type of skin cell needed, are awakening from their dormant state. These powerful regenerative cells are preparing to create fresh, young skin cells to replace any that are damaged or aged. Your skin's circadian rhythms are syncing to their most youthful patterns. During the night, young skin goes through specific phases of repair and regeneration. Tonight, your skin is remembering this precise timing, maximizing its renewal during the optimal hours for restoration. Feel waves of renewal washing through your skin from head to toe. Not just your face, but every inch of your body's surface. Your hands are preparing to become softer and smoother. Your neck and chest are readying for firming and tightening. Even areas you rarely think about are joining this comprehensive skin renewal. The lymphatic drainage system just beneath your skin is optimizing its function, clearing away toxins and excess fluid that can cause puffiness and dullness. Your skin is preparing to glow with the clarity that comes from perfect internal cleansing. By morning, when you look in the mirror, your skin will tell the story of this overnight transformation. Smoother, firmer, more radiant, more youthful. The changes will be so visible that you might wonder if you're looking at a photograph from years ago. But no, this is your skin, renewed, restored, regenerated to its youthful perfection. Rest now as this profound skin renewal continues its work, layer by layer, cell by cell, molecule by molecule. Your skin is returning to the beauty and vitality it possessed in its prime. And this is only the beginning of your total body age reversal. You're basking now in the radiant renewal of your skin, feeling the deep regeneration happening layer by layer. And as this external transformation continues, something equally profound is stirring beneath the surface. Your muscles, your body's engine of movement and strength, preparing to remember what it felt like to be powerfully, effortlessly young. Your muscle fibers are receiving the youth signals from your awakened genes, and they're responding with the enthusiasm of athletes preparing for competition. Every muscle cell in your body, from the tiny muscles around your eyes to the powerful muscles of your core and limbs, is preparing for complete regeneration. Feel the subtle tingling beginning throughout your muscular system. This is your muscle protein synthesis switching into high gear. The same process that built your muscles when you were young is reactivating. Tonight, damaged muscle proteins are being broken down and replaced with fresh, strong, youthful fibers. Your muscle stem cells, called satellite cells, are awakening from their age-related dormancy. These are the master cells that can become new muscle tissue, that can repair damage, that can increase muscle mass and strength. In young people, these cells are highly active. Tonight, they're remembering their youthful vigor. The mitochondria within your muscle cells, your cellular powerhouses, are undergoing complete renewal. Old, inefficient mitochondria are being recycled and replaced with young, energy-producing dynamos. Your muscles are preparing to generate power with the efficiency they had decades ago. Feel your fast-twitch muscle fibers, the ones responsible for quick, powerful movements, beginning their restoration. These fibers tend to decline more rapidly with age, which is why older adults often feel less explosive and agile. But tonight, these fibers are being rebuilt, preparing to respond with youthful speed and power. Your slow twitch fibers, the endurance muscles that keep you going throughout the day, are optimizing their oxygen utilization and energy production. These are the muscles that give you stamina, that prevent fatigue, that allow you to maintain energy throughout long days. They're preparing to function like they did when you seem to have unlimited endurance. The connective tissue within your muscles, the fascia that wraps around muscle fibers and allows smooth gliding, is becoming more supple and elastic. When this tissue becomes stiff and sticky with age, it creates the feeling of being tight or stiff. Tonight, it's returning to its youthful flexibility. Your muscle memory is being refreshed and enhanced. The neural pathways that connect your brain to your muscles are being optimized, strengthened, made more efficient. This is why you'll wake up with better coordination, smoother movements, more confident physical expression. Feel the inflammation within your muscle tissue dissolving. chronic, low-grade inflammation is one of the primary causes of muscle weakness and stiffness as we age. Tonight, powerful anti-inflammatory compounds are flooding your muscles, cooling the fires that have been aging your muscular system from within. Your muscles' ability to utilize protein is being restored to youthful levels. As we age, muscles become less efficient at using dietary protein to maintain and build muscle mass. But tonight, this process is being reset. Your muscles are preparing to extract maximum benefit from every gram of protein you consume. The neuromuscular junctions, where your nerves connect to your muscles, are being refreshed and strengthened. These connections can weaken with age, leading to slower reflexes and less coordinated movement. Tonight, these vital communication links are being restored to their youthful efficiency. Your muscle's glycogen storage capacity is expanding. Glycogen is your muscle's preferred fuel source. Young muscles can store abundant glycogen for sustained energy. Tonight, your muscles are preparing to hold more fuel, to sustain activity longer, to recover faster from exertion. Feel your core muscles, the deep stabilizing muscles that support your spine and maintain posture, beginning their powerful renewal. These muscles are crucial for youthful movement patterns, for standing tall, for moving with confidence. Tonight, they're being rebuilt with the strength and endurance they had in your prime. The muscles in your face are releasing decades of tension patterns. Every emotion you've ever felt has been expressed through facial muscles. Over time, these create permanent lines and expressions of stress. Tonight, these muscles are returning to their natural, relaxed state, allowing your face to express the peace and joy of youth. Your postural muscles, the ones that hold you upright against gravity, are being strengthened and rebalanced. Poor posture is one of the most aging things about appearance. But tonight, these muscles are remembering how to hold you in the proud, erect posture of youth. The muscles around your eyes, responsible for the sparkle and animation of youthful expression, are being refreshed. These tiny but important muscles create the bright, alert appearance of youth. Tonight, they're preparing to give your eyes that unmistakable glow of vitality. Your breathing muscles, the diaphragm, and intercostals that expand your rib cage are optimizing their function. Young people breathe more deeply and efficiently. Tonight, these muscles are returning to their full capacity, preparing to give you the deep, satisfying breaths of youth. Feel the muscles of your hands and arms remembering their youthful strength and dexterity. The fine motor control that may have become less precise, the grip strength that may have diminished, the coordination that may have become less fluid. All of these are being restored to their former excellence. Your leg muscles, the powerful muscles that carry you through the world, are being rebuilt with youthful strength and endurance. The spring in your step that may have been lost, the ability to climb stairs without fatigue, the confidence of movement that characterizes youth, all returning tonight. The smooth muscle in your blood vessels is being renewed, improving circulation throughout your muscular system. Young muscles receive abundant blood flow, delivering oxygen and nutrients efficiently. Tonight, your vascular system is being restored to support your newly youthful muscles. Your muscles' ability to recover from activity is being reset to youthful standards. Young muscles bounce back quickly from exercise or exertion, can handle more activity without soreness, repair themselves rapidly after use. Tonight, this remarkable recovery ability is being restored. Feel your entire muscular system coordinating in the fluid, graceful way of youth. Muscles working together harmoniously, supporting each other, creating the effortless movement patterns that make young people appear to float rather than struggle against gravity. The muscle tension that has accumulated from years of stress and poor posture is melting away. Your muscles are returning to their natural length and suppleness, no longer contracted in defensive patterns, but open and ready for joyful movement. By morning, when you move, when you stretch, when you stand and walk, your muscles will respond with a vitality and ease you may not have felt in years. Movements will be smoother, strength will be greater, endurance will be improved. Your muscular system will have literally turned back the clock. This isn't just about looking more youthful, though your improved muscle tone will certainly contribute to that. This is about feeling more youthful, about moving through the world with the confidence and ease that comes from having a strong, flexible, responsive muscular system. Rest now as this profound muscular renewal continues. Every fiber being rebuilt, every connection being strengthened, every movement pattern being optimized. Your muscles are returning to their youthful power, and your entire body is preparing to move with the grace and strength of years gone by. You're feeling now the deep renewal of your muscular system, strength and flexibility returning to patterns you remember from decades past. And as this physical restoration continues, something equally vital begins its transformation. Your mind, your incredible brain, preparing to reclaim the sharp clarity, lightning-quick processing, and boundless creativity that characterized your mental peak. Your brain cells are receiving the same youth signals that have awakened your skin and muscles, and they're responding with extraordinary enthusiasm. Neurons that have been functioning sluggishly are preparing to fire with youthful speed. Neural networks that have become inefficient are ready to optimize themselves for peak performance. Feel the gentle tingling beginning in your brain. This is your neurons increasing their production of brain-derived neurotrophic factor, BDNF. The miracle protein that acts like fertilizer for brain cells, promoting the growth of new neurons, strengthening existing connections, protecting against age-related cognitive decline. Your hippocampus, the brain's memory center, is preparing for remarkable renewal. This is where new memories are formed and stored, where learning takes place, where the sharp recall of youth originates. Tonight, this crucial brain region is being flooded with growth factors that will restore its youthful capacity. New brain cells are actually being born tonight. A process called neurogenesis that scientists once thought impossible in adult brains. Your brain stem cells are awakening, dividing, creating fresh neurons that will integrate into your existing networks, literally giving you a younger brain with enhanced capabilities. Feel your neural pathways being cleared of the debris that has accumulated over years. Beta amyloid plaques, tau tangles, oxidative damage, inflammatory compounds. All the cellular garbage that slows down brain function is being systematically identified and removed by your brain's renewed cleanup systems. Your brain's white matter, the network of connections that allows different brain regions to communicate, is being restored to its youthful integrity. When these connections are strong and fast, thoughts flow smoothly, processing is rapid, creativity flows freely. Tonight, these connections are being rebuilt and optimized. The myelin sheaths that wrap around your nerve fibers, like insulation on electrical wires, are being regenerated. When myelin is thick and healthy, nerve signals travel at maximum speed. Tonight, damaged myelin is being repaired and fresh myelin is being laid down, preparing your brain for lightning-fast processing. Your brain's blood-brain barrier, the selective filter that protects your brain from toxins, is being strengthened and renewed. A healthy blood-brain barrier ensures that only beneficial substances reach your brain cells. Tonight, this crucial protective system is being restored to its youthful efficiency. Feel the blood flow to your brain, increasing, new capillaries forming, existing blood vessels becoming more efficient. Your brain is preparing to receive the rich oxygen and nutrient supply it enjoyed in your youth. When mental energy seemed unlimited and thoughts flowed with crystal clarity, your brain's neurotransmitter systems are being rebalanced to their optimal levels. Dopamine for motivation and reward, serotonin for mood and well-being, acetylcholine for attention and learning, ABA for calm focus. All of these crucial brain chemicals are being restored to their youthful concentrations. The glial cells in your brain, the support cells that nourish and protect neurons are being renewed and revitalized. These cells become less efficient with age, contributing to cognitive decline. Tonight, they're being restored to their youthful capacity to support optimal brain function. Your brain's default mode network, the system that operates when you're not actively thinking, is being optimized. A healthy default network is associated with better memory consolidation, creative insights, and overall cognitive efficiency. Tonight, this network is being tuned to its most youthful configuration. Feel your prefrontal cortex, the brain's CEO, responsible for executive function, decision-making, and complex thinking, being renewed and strengthened. This region tends to show age-related decline, but tonight it's being restored to its peak performance capacity. Your temporal lobes, responsible for language processing, auditory perception, and memory formation, are undergoing complete renewal. The word-finding difficulties that may have crept in, the occasional memory lapses, the reduced processing speed, all being systematically corrected. The neurons in your visual cortex are being renewed, improving not just what you see, but how quickly and accurately your brain processes visual information. Colors will appear more vivid, details will be sharper, visual memory will be enhanced. Your eyes and brain will work together with youthful efficiency. Your brain's circadian rhythms are being reset to their most youthful patterns. The sleep-wake cycles that optimize memory consolidation, the timing of neurotransmitter release, the coordination of brain repair processes, all being synchronized to their most effective patterns. Feel your creativity centers awakening. The right hemisphere processes that allow for innovative thinking, artistic expression, out-of-the-box problem solving. These regions are being flooded with growth factors and fresh neural connections, preparing to surprise you with enhanced creative abilities. Your brain's stress response system is being recalibrated. Chronic stress accelerates brain aging and impairs cognitive function. Tonight, your stress response is being reset to its youthful resilience. Able to handle challenges without compromising mental performance. The mirror neurons that allow you to understand others and navigate social situations are being renewed. These specialized neurons enhance empathy, social skills, and emotional intelligence. Tonight, they're being restored to their youthful sensitivity and responsiveness. Your brain's neuroplasticity, its ability to form new connections and adapt to new situations, is being dramatically enhanced. This is the quality that allows young brains to learn rapidly and recover from injury. Tonight, your brain is remembering its remarkable capacity for change and growth. Feel your memory systems being completely overhauled. your working memory for holding information temporarily, your long-term memory for storing important experiences, your procedural memory for skills and habits, all being optimized for peak performance. The language centers in your brain are being refreshed. Vocabulary that may have become less accessible. Communication skills that may have become less fluid. Verbal processing that may have slowed down. All being restored to their youthful excellence. Your brain's energy production is being optimized. Brain cells consume enormous amounts of energy, and their ability to generate this energy efficiently declines with age. Tonight, your brain's cellular powerhouses are being renewed, preparing to fuel brilliant mental performance. The attention networks in your brain are being strengthened. The ability to focus deeply, to filter out distractions, to maintain concentration for extended periods. These crucial cognitive skills are being restored to their youthful sharpness. Feel your entire brain coordinating with the harmony and efficiency of youth. Different regions communicating seamlessly, processing information rapidly, generating insights effortlessly, creating the mental clarity and sharpness that will astound you when you awaken. Your brain is not just being restored, it's being upgraded. Combining the wisdom and knowledge you've gained over the years with the processing power and clarity of youth, creating a mental capacity that surpasses even what you had in your younger years. By morning, when thoughts begin to flow, when you need to remember something, when you face mental challenges, your brain will respond with a clarity, speed, and effectiveness that will remind you what it feels like to have a truly youthful mind. Rest now as this profound mental renewal continues. Every neuron being refreshed, every connection being optimized, every network being upgraded. Your brain is returning to its peak performance, and your mind is preparing to astound you with its renewed brilliance. You're glowing now with the renewed clarity of your youthful mind. Neurons firing with crisp precision, thoughts flowing with effortless grace. And as this mental renaissance continues, something equally fundamental begins its transformation. Your energy systems, the cellular powerhouses that fuel every aspect of your being, preparing to generate vitality at levels you haven't experienced in decades. Your mitochondria, those microscopic energy factories within every cell, are undergoing the most profound renewal of their existence. These remarkable organelles are what determine whether you wake up feeling energized or depleted, whether you have stamina throughout the day or fade by afternoon. Tonight, they're being completely rebuilt and multiplied. Feel the subtle vibration beginning at the cellular level. This is your mitochondria switching from survival mode to thriving mode. For years, they may have been producing just enough energy to get by, But tonight, they're preparing to generate the abundant power that characterized your youthful cells, your mitochondrial DNA. Separate from your cellular DNA is being repaired and optimized. Over time, this crucial genetic material accumulates damage that reduces energy production. But tonight, sophisticated repair mechanisms are fixing years of accumulated damage. Restoring your cellular engines to their original efficiency. New mitochondria are actually being born within your cells through a process called mitochondrial biogenesis. Your cells are recognizing that they need more power, more energy-producing capacity, and they're responding by creating fresh, young mitochondria to meet this demand. The electron transport chain within your mitochondria, the sophisticated machinery that converts nutrients into usable energy, is being completely overhauled. Damaged components are being replaced. Inefficient processes are being optimized. Your cellular energy production is being restored to youthful standards. Feel your ATP production, the universal energy currency of life, increasing exponentially. Every cell in your body uses ATP for every function. When ATP production is high, you feel vibrant and alive. When it's low, you feel tired and sluggish. Tonight, your ATP factories are being restored to peak production. Your NAD+ levels, the crucial coenzyme that powers mitochondrial function, are being restored to youthful concentrations. NAD+ levels naturally decline with age, which is one reason why energy decreases over time. But tonight, your cells are being flooded with this vital energy catalyst. The mitochondria in your brain cells are receiving special attention. Brain cells consume more energy than any other cells in your body. When brain mitochondria function optimally, you experience mental clarity, sharp focus, and sustained cognitive energy. Tonight, these crucial powerhouses are being completely renewed. Your heart muscle mitochondria, the engines that power your cardiovascular system, are being restored to their youthful capacity. A young heart beats with effortless strength because its mitochondria produce abundant energy. Tonight, your cardiac energy systems are being completely revitalized. Feel the mitochondria in your liver cells awakening. Your liver is your body's detoxification center, and it requires enormous amounts of energy to perform its cleansing functions. Tonight, these hard-working cellular powerhouses are being renewed and multiplied, preparing to detoxify your body with youthful efficiency. Your muscle cell mitochondria are undergoing massive renewal. This is why young people can exercise with seemingly unlimited endurance and recover quickly. Their muscle mitochondria produce abundant energy and clear waste products efficiently. Tonight, your muscles are being equipped with youthful energy systems. The mitochondria in your immune cells are being revitalized. A strong immune system requires enormous energy to produce antibodies, activate immune responses, and maintain surveillance against threats. Tonight, your immune energy systems are being restored to their protective peak. Your cellular antioxidant systems are being dramatically enhanced. Mitochondria produce energy, but they also generate free radicals as a byproduct. Young cells have powerful antioxidant defenses that neutralize these aging compounds. Tonight, these protective systems are being rebuilt and strengthened. Feel your cellular communication networks being restored. Mitochondria don't just produce energy. They also serve as cellular communication centers, sending signals throughout the cell. Tonight, these communication systems are being optimized, allowing your cells to coordinate their functions with youthful precision. Your metabolism, the sum total of all your cellular energy processes, is being reset to its youthful efficiency. The sluggish metabolism that may have developed over years. The reduced ability to burn fuel efficiently. The tendency to store rather than utilize energy. All being reversed tonight. The mitochondria in your skin cells are being renewed. Healthy skin requires enormous amounts of energy for cellular turnover, collagen production, and repair processes. Tonight, your skin cells are being equipped with the energy systems needed to maintain youthful appearance. Your adrenal mitochondria, the powerhouses of your stress response system, are being restored. When these mitochondria function optimally, you can handle stress without becoming depleted. You recover quickly from challenges. You maintain energy even under pressure. Feel the mitochondria in your reproductive system being renewed. These tissues require significant energy for optimal function. Tonight, these energy systems are being restored, preparing to support hormonal balance and vitality. Your digestive system mitochondria are undergoing renewal. Digestion requires enormous amounts of energy. Young people can digest food efficiently and extract maximum nutrients. Tonight, your digestive energy systems are being restored to their youthful capacity. The process of mitophagy, cellular cleanup of damaged mitochondria, is being dramatically enhanced. Your cells are becoming highly efficient at identifying and removing old, inefficient mitochondria while replacing them with fresh, powerful ones. Your cellular pH balance, the acid-alkaline environment that affects mitochondrial function, is being optimized. When cellular pH is balanced, mitochondria function at peak efficiency. Tonight, this crucial balance is being restored throughout your entire body. Feel your circadian energy rhythms being reset. Young people have distinct energy peaks and valleys throughout the day, with abundant morning energy and natural evening wind down. Tonight, your energy cycles are being restored to these healthy, youthful patterns. The connection between your mitochondria and your cellular nucleus. The communication that coordinates energy production with cellular needs is being strengthened and optimized. This ensures that energy is produced exactly when and where it's needed most. Your body's ability to switch between different fuel sources, glucose, fats, and ketones, is being restored to youthful flexibility. Young metabolisms can efficiently use whatever fuel is available. Tonight, this metabolic versatility is being renewed. The brown fat cells in your body, specialized fat cells packed with mitochondria that generate heat and burn calories, are being activated and increased. These cells are more abundant in young people and contribute to their higher metabolic rates. Feel waves of cellular energy beginning to flow through your entire body, every cell awakening to its potential for abundant energy production. Every tissue preparing to function with the vitality and efficiency of youth. Every organ system getting ready to operate at peak capacity. By morning, when you awaken, when you take your first breath, when you begin to move, you'll be powered by cellular energy systems that have been completely renewed and optimized. Energy that flows freely. Vitality that sustains throughout the day. Power that makes everything feel effortless. This isn't just about feeling less tired. This is about feeling genuinely energized, about having the cellular power to fully engage with life, to pursue your passions, to feel truly alive in every moment. Rest now as this profound energy renewal continues, every mitochondrion being rebuilt, every cellular engine being optimized, every energy pathway being restored. Your body is preparing to run on the clean, abundant power of youth. And tomorrow, you'll discover what it feels like to be truly energized once again. You're radiating now with cellular energy that flows like rivers of liquid vitality. Every mitochondrion humming with youthful power. And as this energetic renewal reaches its peak, something even more fundamental begins its transformation. Your hormonal symphony. The intricate chemical orchestra that conducts every aspect of aging and regeneration, preparing to play the music of youth once again. Your endocrine system, the network of glands that produce your body's chemical messengers, is awakening from years of age-related decline. Tonight, these crucial glands are remembering their youthful capacity, preparing to flood your bloodstream with the precise hormonal cocktail that maintained your peak vitality decades ago. Feel the gentle stirring in your pituitary gland, the master conductor of your hormonal orchestra. This pea-sized gland at the base of your brain is preparing to resume its youthful authority, sending precise signals to every other endocrine gland, orchestrating the complex hormonal dance that creates and maintains youth. Your growth hormone production is preparing for its most dramatic surge in years. During youth, growth hormone pulses powerfully through your system during deep sleep, repairing tissues, building muscle, burning fat, regenerating organs. Tonight, your pituitary is preparing to release growth hormone at levels you haven't experienced since your 20s. Feel this powerful hormone beginning to course through your bloodstream, traveling to every cell in your body, carrying the chemical instructions for renewal and regeneration. Your liver is preparing to convert this growth hormone into IGF-1, insulin-like growth factor, the molecule that directly stimulates cellular growth and repair. Your thyroid gland, the metabolic powerhouse located in your throat, is awakening to its youthful function. For years, it may have been producing insufficient hormones, leading to sluggish metabolism, weight gain, fatigue, and mental fog. Tonight, it's preparing to resume its optimal output of T3 and T4. The hormones that keep your metabolism running like a finely tuned engine. The thyroid hormones flooding your system are instructing every cell to increase its metabolic rate, to burn fuel more efficiently, to generate more energy, to function with the speed and precision of youth. Your entire body is preparing to run on the high-octane fuel of optimal thyroid function. Your adrenal glands, perched atop your kidneys like small caps, are undergoing complete renewal. These vital glands produce cortisol for stress response, adrenaline for energy, aldosterone for fluid balance, and sex hormone precursors that support vitality. Tonight, they're being restored to their youthful resilience. Feel your cortisol patterns returning to their healthy, youthful rhythm. High in the morning to wake you up with energy, gradually declining throughout the day, low at night to allow restorative sleep. The chaotic cortisol patterns that accelerate aging are being replaced with the precise timing that supports optimal health. Your DHEA production, the mother hormone, from which many other hormones are made, is surging to youthful levels. DHEA is often called the anti-aging hormone because it declines steadily with age. Tonight, your adrenals are remembering how to produce this crucial hormone in abundance. The sex hormone production centers in your body are awakening to renewed function. Your ovaries or testes, your adrenals, even your fat cells that can produce hormones, all coordinating to restore the hormonal balance that supported your peak vitality and attractiveness. Feel testosterone levels optimizing. Not just in men, but in women too, where this hormone supports energy, muscle tone, confidence, and vitality. Your body is preparing to produce optimal levels of this crucial hormone, the hormone of strength, drive, and youthful vigor. Estrogen and progesterone are finding their perfect balance. These hormones don't just affect reproductive function. They influence bone density, skin quality, mood stability, cognitive function, and overall vitality. Tonight, they're being restored to their most supportive ratios. Your insulin sensitivity is being reset to youthful levels. Young bodies respond efficiently to insulin, maintaining stable blood sugar and efficient nutrient utilization. Tonight, your cells are remembering how to respond optimally to insulin signals, supporting stable energy and efficient metabolism. The leptin and ghrelin, your hunger and satiety hormones, are being recalibrated to their youthful sensitivity. Young people naturally know when they're hungry and when they're satisfied. Tonight, these appetite-regulating hormones are being restored to their optimal function. Feel your melatonin production being enhanced. This crucial hormone doesn't just regulate sleep. It's one of your body's most powerful antioxidants, protecting your cells from aging damage. Tonight, your pineal gland is preparing to produce melatonin at levels that support both restful sleep and cellular protection. Your parathyroid glands are optimizing their calcium regulation. These tiny glands control calcium balance, which affects bone density, muscle function, and nervous system health. Tonight, they're being restored to their youthful precision in maintaining optimal calcium levels. The pancreatic hormones are finding their perfect balance. Insulin for glucose regulation, glucagon for maintaining blood sugar between meals, somatostatin for coordinating digestive processes, all being restored to their youthful efficiency and coordination. Your body's production of pregnenolone, the grandmother hormone, from which many other hormones are synthesized, is surging to youthful levels. This master hormone supports memory, mood, energy, and overall vitality. Tonight, it's being produced in abundance. Feel the oxytocin, the hormone of love and bonding, increasing throughout your system. This hormone doesn't just affect relationships. It supports healing, reduces inflammation, and promotes feelings of well-being and connection. Tonight, your body is being flooded with this healing hormone. Your human growth hormone, releasing hormone, GHRH, and growth hormone, inhibiting hormone, GHIH, are finding their perfect balance. These regulate the pulsatile release of growth hormone. Tonight, they're coordinating to ensure optimal growth hormone release during your regenerative sleep. The renin-angiotensin system that regulates blood pressure and fluid balance is being optimized. Your kidneys are preparing to produce these hormones in perfect balance, supporting healthy blood pressure and optimal circulation throughout your renewed body. Your body's production of erythropoietin, the hormone that stimulates red blood cell production, is being enhanced. This means better oxygen delivery to all your tissues, supporting the increased energy and vitality of your renewed cellular systems. feel the neurohormones in your brain reaching optimal levels. Dopamine for motivation and reward, serotonin for mood and well-being, norepinephrine for alertness and focus, all being produced in the balanced concentrations that support youthful mental and emotional function. Your hormonal feedback loops, the sophisticated communication systems between your glands, are being restored to their youthful sensitivity and precision. Each gland listening carefully to signals from others, responding appropriately, maintaining perfect hormonal harmony. The binding proteins that carry hormones through your bloodstream are being optimized. These ensure that hormones reach their target tissues in the right concentrations at the right times. Tonight, this delivery system is being perfected. Your cellular hormone receptors, the molecular switches that respond to hormonal signals, are being renewed and sensitized. Even optimal hormone levels don't help if cells can't respond to them properly. Tonight, your cellular responsiveness is being restored to youthful levels. Feel the chronobiology of your hormonal system being reset. The precise timing of hormone release throughout your 24-hour cycle, the coordination with your sleep-wake rhythms, the synchronization with your metabolic needs, all being restored to their youthful precision. The stress buffering capacity of your hormonal system is being dramatically enhanced. Young bodies can handle significant stress without long-term damage because their hormonal systems are resilient and responsive. Tonight, this stress resilience is being restored. Your body's ability to convert hormones from one form to another, the enzymatic processes that create active hormones from precursors, is being optimized. These conversion processes become less efficient with age, but tonight, they're being restored to youthful efficiency. By morning, when you awaken, your hormonal orchestra will be playing the symphony of youth. Every gland contributing its perfect note, every hormone present in optimal amounts, every cellular receptor responding with youthful sensitivity. You'll feel the vitality, energy, and well-being that comes from perfect hormonal harmony. This isn't just about feeling better. This is about your body chemistry being restored to its youthful configuration, the chemical foundation that supported your peak physical and mental performance, the hormonal environment that maintained your attractiveness, energy, and zest for life. Rest now as this profound hormonal renewal continues. Every gland being restored, every hormone being optimized, every feedback loop being perfected. Your body's chemical messengers are preparing to carry the news of youth to every cell in your body. You're floating now in perfect hormonal harmony. Your body's chemical messengers carrying the news of youth to every cell. And as this endocrine renewal reaches completion, something equally profound begins to stir. Your emotional body, your heart center, preparing to shed the accumulated emotional weight of years, and remember the open-hearted wonder that keeps you forever young, your heart. Not just the physical organ, but your emotional heart has been carrying so much for so many years. Disappointments that created protective walls, hurts that taught you to guard your feelings, losses that convinced you to love more carefully. Tonight, these emotional barriers that age the spirit are beginning to dissolve. Feel the gentle warmth beginning to spread from your heart center. This is your emotional body preparing for the most profound healing it has experienced in decades. Your heart is remembering what it felt like before it learned to be afraid of feeling too much. Before it decided that vulnerability was dangerous. Before it chose safety over openness. The emotional patterns that have been aging you from within are being gently released. The chronic worry that creates stress hormones. The persistent anxiety that keeps your nervous system on high alert. The lingering sadness that dims your natural radiance. All beginning their gentle transformation back into the emotional freedom of youth. Your heart chakra, the energetic center of love and connection, is beginning to spin with the vibrant frequency it held in your younger years. When this energy center is open and flowing freely, you radiate the magnetic attractiveness that draws others to you. The warmth that makes people feel safe and loved in your presence. Feel the walls around your heart beginning to soften, not disappearing entirely, because wisdom teaches appropriate boundaries, but becoming permeable again, allowing love to flow in and out freely. Your heart is remembering that it was designed to love without reservation, to feel without fear, to connect without condition. The grief you may have been carrying, grief for lost dreams, for relationships that ended, for versions of yourself that you feel you've lost. This grief is beginning to transform, not disappearing, but alchemizing into compassion, into wisdom, into a deeper capacity for love. Your capacity for joy, that spontaneous delight that bubbled up so naturally in your younger years, is being restored. Joy isn't something you have to manufacture or earn. It's your natural state when emotional blocks are cleared. Tonight, those blocks are dissolving, making space for joy to return as your default setting. Feel the cynicism that may have developed over years of disappointment beginning to melt away. Not your discernment or wisdom, but the protective cynicism that closed your heart to possibility, to magic, to the beauty that exists even in an imperfect world. Your heart is choosing hope over hardness. Your emotional resilience is being restored to youthful levels. Young hearts bounce back quickly from disappointment, recover rapidly from hurt, learn from pain without becoming hardened by it. Tonight, This remarkable emotional flexibility is being renewed within you. The shame you may have carried, shame about your body, your choices, your perceived failures, is being gently washed away. Shame is one of the most aging emotions because it makes you want to hide, to shrink, to apologize for your existence. Tonight, this toxic emotion is being replaced with self-compassion. Your capacity for wonder is being rekindled. That sense of magic and possibility that made everything seem amazing when you were younger. Your heart is remembering how to be amazed by sunsets, moved by music, delighted by simple pleasures, touched by small kindnesses. Feel your trust in life being restored. Not naive trust that nothing bad will happen, but mature trust that whatever happens, you can handle it. That life is fundamentally supportive of your growth. That challenges are opportunities disguised as difficulties. Your heart is choosing faith over fear. The anger you may have been holding at life for not meeting your expectations, at others for disappointing you, at yourself for not being perfect. This anger is being transformed into healthy passion, into the energy that fuels positive change, into the fire that creates rather than destroys. Your heart's capacity to forgive is being dramatically enhanced, starting with forgiveness of yourself. For all the ways you think you've fallen short, for all the mistakes you've made, for all the opportunities you think you've missed. Self-forgiveness is the key that unlocks the door to emotional youth. The fear of being hurt again, fear that has kept your heart partially closed. Fear that has made you love conditionally. Fear that has prevented you from fully engaging with life. This fear is being replaced with courage. The courage to be vulnerable, to risk, to love fully despite the possibility of pain. Feel your emotional energy becoming lighter, more playful, more spontaneous. The seriousness that comes from carrying emotional burdens is lifting, replaced by the lightness that allows for laughter, for silliness, for the kind of joy that has no reason except the sheer delight of being alive. Your empathy is being renewed, but without the overwhelming compassion fatigue that can come with years of caring. You're developing the ability to feel deeply with others without taking on their pain as your own. To love without losing yourself. To care without carrying. The emotional numbness that may have developed as protection against pain is beginning to thaw. Your heart is remembering that feeling everything, both joy and sorrow, is what makes life rich and meaningful. Your emotional range is being restored to its full spectrum. Your ability to receive love is being healed. Often, as we age, we become so focused on giving love that we forget how to receive it gracefully. Tonight, your heart is learning to accept compliments, to allow others to care for you, to receive affection without feeling obligated to give back immediately. Feel your inner child awakening, that part of you that approaches life with curiosity rather than judgment, with excitement rather than anxiety, with trust rather than suspicion. Your inner child is being welcomed back as an honored part of your being, bringing gifts of spontaneity and wonder. The perfectionism that has been exhausting your emotional energy, the relentless self-criticism that ages you faster than time itself, is being replaced with self-acceptance. You're learning to love yourself as you are while still growing and evolving. Your emotional boundaries are being clarified and strengthened. Not walls that keep love out, but healthy boundaries that allow you to love others without losing yourself, to care without becoming depleted, to give without becoming empty. The enthusiasm and passion that may have dimmed over years of routine and responsibility are being reignited. Your heart is remembering what it feels like to be excited about possibilities, to be passionate about purposes, to be enthusiastic about experiences. Your capacity for gratitude is being exponentially enhanced. Not forced gratitude as a spiritual practice, but spontaneous appreciation that bubbles up from a heart that recognizes the gifts life constantly offers. Gratitude that transforms ordinary moments into celebrations. Feel your emotional energy harmonizing with your physical renewal. As your body grows younger, your emotional capacity expands. Your renewed vitality supports greater emotional resilience. Your optimized hormones enhance your mood stability. Your increased energy allows for more emotional generosity. The authentic you, the real you, beneath all the protective layers and learned behaviors, is emerging with renewed confidence. Your heart is ready to show the world who you really are, to express your truth, to shine your unique light without apology. By morning, when you interact with others, when you look at yourself in the mirror, when you move through your day, you'll do so with an open heart, with emotional energy that flows freely, with the kind of warmth and radiance that makes people want to be near you. This emotional renewal isn't just about feeling better. It's about reclaiming the emotional aliveness that is the secret to staying young. Hearts that remain open. Spirits that stay curious. Emotions that flow freely. These are the true fountains of youth. Rest now as this profound emotional healing continues. Every old wound being transformed into wisdom. Every protective wall becoming a doorway. Every fear being alchemized into love. Your heart is returning to its natural state of openness, and with it, the emotional youth that makes life an adventure worth living. You're glowing now with emotional renewal, your heart open and radiant like the sun emerging from behind clouds. And as this inner transformation deepens, something fundamental in your physical structure begins to shift. Your spine, the central axis of your being, preparing to remember the proud, graceful alignment that defined your youthful posture. Your spine is so much more than just bones and discs. It's the architectural foundation of your entire being, the central column that determines how you carry yourself through the world, how others perceive your energy and vitality, how you feel about your own presence and power. Tonight, this crucial structure is preparing for complete restoration. Feel the gentle awareness beginning to flow up and down your spinal column, from the base of your skull to your tailbone. This is your spine awakening to its potential for perfect alignment. Your vertebrae are preparing to remember their optimal positioning, the natural curves that create both strength and grace. Your cervical spine, the 7 vertebrae in your neck, is beginning to release years of forward head posture, the result of looking down at screens, carrying stress in your shoulders, allowing life's burdens to literally weigh down your head. Tonight, these vertebrae are returning to their natural, elegant curve. Feel your atlas, the very first vertebra that holds up your skull, finding its perfect position. When this vertebra is properly aligned, it's like adjusting the foundation of a building. Everything above it automatically improves. Your head is preparing to balance effortlessly on your spine like a flower on its stem. The muscles at the base of your skull, which have been chronically tight from years of tension and poor posture, are beginning to release and lengthen. As they relax, your head naturally lifts. Your chin draws back. Your neck finds its graceful curve. You're regaining the regal carriage of youth. Your thoracic spine, the 12 vertebrae of your mid-back, is preparing to open and expand. Years of hunching over desks, protecting your heart from emotional pain, carrying the weight of responsibility, have created a forward rounding that ages your appearance. Tonight, this area is being restored to its natural, upright position. Feel your shoulder blades beginning to settle into their proper position, drawing back and down, creating the open chest posture of confidence and vitality. Your shoulders are releasing the burden they've been carrying, both literally and metaphorically, returning to their natural width and openness. The spaces between your vertebrae, which have been compressed by gravity, stress, and time, are beginning to decompress and expand. Your spinal discs are rehydrating, plumping up like flowers receiving water after drought, creating more space for nerves, more room for movement, more grace in your bearing. Your lumbar spine, the 5 large vertebrae of your lower back, is finding its natural lordotic curve. This inward curve is what gives your lower back its strength and resilience. When it's restored, your entire pelvis shifts into optimal position, creating the foundation for perfect posture. Feel your pelvis beginning to find its neutral position, not tilted too far forward or back, but balanced in the sweet spot that allows your spine to stack optimally above it. Your core muscles are awakening to support this new alignment, creating a natural corset of strength. The psoas muscles, deep hip flexors that connect your spine to your legs, are releasing years of chronic tension. These muscles hold emotional stress and physical tension. When they release, you literally stand taller, move with more fluidity, feel more grounded and centered. Your spinal erector muscles, the long muscles that run up either side of your spine, are finding their perfect balance of strength and flexibility, neither overly tight nor weak, but perfectly calibrated to hold you upright with ease and grace, supporting your natural curves without effort. Feel the fascia, the connective tissue that wraps around your spine and connects everything together, becoming more supple and hydrated. This tissue can become sticky and restrictive with age and inactivity. Tonight, it's returning to its youthful flexibility, allowing smooth, graceful movement. Your nervous system, housed within your spinal column, is experiencing improved flow and function as your alignment improves. Nerve signals are traveling more efficiently. Communication between your brain and body is becoming clearer. Your entire nervous system is functioning with youthful precision. The natural shock absorption of your spine is being restored. Each vertebra, each disc, each curve working together to absorb the forces of movement and gravity. Your spine is remembering how to be both stable and mobile, strong and flexible, resilient and graceful. Your rib cage is expanding and lifting, no longer compressed and sunken, but open and spacious. This creates room for your lungs to expand fully, your heart to beat freely, your organs to function optimally. You're literally making more space for life within your body. Feel your breathing patterns changing as your posture improves. With your spine in proper alignment, your rib cage open, your neck elongated, you naturally breathe more deeply and efficiently. This improved oxygenation enhances every aspect of your renewal. The energy flow along your spine, what ancient traditions call the central channel, is being cleared and activated. Energy is beginning to flow freely from the base of your spine to the crown of your head, creating a sense of vitality and aliveness that radiates throughout your entire being. Your head is finding its natural position directly over your shoulders, over your rib cage, over your pelvis. This stacked alignment requires minimal muscular effort to maintain. It's the position of power, of presence, of youthful confidence. The curves of your spine are being restored to their optimal shape. The gentle S-curve that distributes weight evenly, absorbs shock efficiently, and creates the graceful silhouette of youth. These curves are what make human spinal alignment both beautiful and functional. Feel your entire skeletal system reorganizing around your improved spinal alignment. Your arms hanging naturally at your sides, your legs supporting you with even distribution of weight. Your whole body finding its perfect structural balance. The chronic pain patterns that may have developed from years of poor alignment are beginning to dissolve. As your spine finds its natural position, as pressure is removed from compressed areas, as muscles can finally relax, pain gives way to comfort and ease. Your gait and movement patterns are being transformed. With proper spinal alignment, you naturally walk with more grace, sit with more elegance, move with more confidence. Your body language communicates vitality and self-assurance. The intervertebral discs throughout your spine are rehydrating and regenerating. These cushions between your vertebrae are receiving improved nutrition, expanding to their optimal thickness, providing better shock absorption and smoother movement. Feel the ligaments and tendons around your spine finding their ideal tension, neither too loose nor too tight, but perfectly calibrated to support your optimal alignment while allowing natural movement. Your spine is becoming both stable and mobile. Your postural muscles are developing the endurance to maintain good alignment effortlessly. These deep stabilizing muscles are strengthening to support your renewed posture without fatigue. You'll be able to maintain elegant alignment throughout long days. The relationship between your spine and your pelvis is being optimized. Your tailbone finding its natural position. Your sacrum settling into perfect alignment, creating the stable foundation from which your entire spine can rise with grace. As your spinal alignment improves, your entire appearance transforms. You look taller, more confident, more youthful. The hunched, compressed posture of aging is being replaced by the open, lifted bearing of youth. Your spine is not just being restored to its previous condition. It's being optimized beyond what you may have ever experienced. Combining the structural integrity of youth with the wisdom of experience, creating posture that is both beautiful and functional. By morning, when you stand, when you walk, when you sit, your spine will hold you in perfect alignment. You'll move with the grace and confidence that comes from optimal structural support. Your posture will communicate vitality, strength, and youthful energy. This spinal restoration creates a foundation for all other aspects of your renewal. When your structure is aligned, everything else functions better. Your breathing improves, your energy flows freely, your confidence soars. You literally stand as your most youthful self. Rest now as this profound structural renewal continues. Every vertebra finding its perfect position, every curve being restored, every muscle learning its optimal function. Your spine is returning to its youthful perfection, and with it, the elegant bearing, that makes you unmistakably vital and alive. You're standing now in perfect structural alignment, your spine creating the elegant foundation of renewed youth. And as this postural transformation completes itself, something vital begins to awaken throughout your entire circulatory network, your cardiovascular system. Preparing to pump life through your body with the vigor and efficiency that defined your younger years. Your heart, that tireless muscle that has beaten billions of times, is preparing for its most profound renewal in decades. Feel the gentle stirring in your chest as your cardiac muscle begins to remember its youthful strength, its effortless rhythm, its capacity to pump blood with the power and grace that sustained your peak vitality. The cardiac muscle fibers themselves are undergoing regeneration. New heart cells are actually forming through a process scientists once thought impossible. Your heart is literally growing younger at the cellular level, developing the strength and resilience that will support decades more of vibrant life. Your heart's electrical system, the sophisticated network that coordinates each heartbeat, is being fine-tuned to its optimal function. The sinoatrial node, your heart's natural pacemaker, is calibrating to the steady, strong rhythm of youth, each beat becoming more efficient, more powerful, more life-giving. Feel your coronary arteries, the vessels that feed your heart muscle, beginning to clear and expand. Years of accumulated plaque and restriction are being dissolved. Your heart's own blood supply is being restored to youthful abundance, ensuring that this vital organ receives all the oxygen and nutrients it needs. Your entire arterial system is undergoing remarkable renewal. The large arteries that carry oxygenated blood away from your heart are becoming more elastic and responsive. The smooth muscle in their walls is regaining its youthful flexibility, allowing them to expand and contract with each heartbeat like perfectly tuned instruments. The endothelium, the smooth inner lining of your blood vessels, is being completely regenerated. This crucial layer produces nitric oxide, the molecule that keeps vessels flexible and prevents clotting. Tonight, your endothelium is being restored to its youthful capacity for producing this vital compound. Feel your blood pressure finding its optimal balance. Not the elevated pressure that comes from stiff, resistant vessels, but the perfect pressure that efficiently delivers blood to every tissue without straining your cardiovascular system. Your vessels are remembering how to work with your heart rather than against it. Your capillaries, those microscopic vessels where oxygen and nutrients actually transfer to your tissues, are proliferating and regenerating throughout your body. New capillary networks are forming. Existing ones are becoming more efficient. Your tissues are preparing to receive the rich blood supply they enjoyed in youth. The venous system, responsible for returning blood to your heart, is being strengthened and revitalized. Vein walls are becoming more elastic. Valves are functioning more efficiently. The sluggish circulation that can develop with age is being replaced by the smooth, efficient flow of youth. Your blood itself is undergoing renewal. Red blood cells are being produced with enhanced oxygen-carrying capacity. White blood cells are being optimized for immune function. Platelets are maintaining perfect balance for clotting when needed, while preventing inappropriate clot formation. Feel your hemoglobin levels optimizing. These iron-rich proteins in your red blood cells are what actually carry oxygen throughout your body. Tonight, they're being produced in optimal quantities and enhanced for maximum oxygen delivery. Your tissues will receive the abundant oxygen supply of youth. Your lymphatic system, the body's drainage network that removes waste and supports immunity, is being revitalized. Lymph vessels are becoming more efficient at clearing cellular debris. Lymph nodes are being renewed in their capacity to filter and purify. Your body's detoxification system is returning to youthful efficiency. The microcirculation in your brain is being dramatically enhanced. New capillaries are forming to support your renewed neurons. Existing vessels are becoming more efficient. Your brain is preparing to receive the rich blood supply that supports sharp thinking, clear memory, and creative brilliance. Your peripheral circulation. Blood flow to your hands and feet is being restored to youthful warmth and efficiency. No more cold extremities or poor circulation. Your blood will flow freely to every fingertip and toe, bringing the warmth and vitality of perfect circulation. Feel the circulation to your skin improving dramatically. New capillaries are forming just beneath the surface. Existing vessels are becoming more efficient. This enhanced blood flow is what gives young skin its natural glow, its healthy color, its radiant vitality. Your skin will literally glow with improved circulation. Your kidney circulation is being optimized. These vital organs that filter your blood are receiving enhanced blood flow. Their capacity to cleanse your bloodstream is being restored to youthful levels. Your blood will be purified with the efficiency of youth. The blood supply to your muscles is being dramatically enhanced. Exercise capacity increases when muscles receive abundant oxygen and nutrients. Tonight, your muscular system is being equipped with the circulation needed to support strength, endurance, and quick recovery. Your digestive system circulation is being renewed. Blood flow to your stomach, intestines, and liver is being optimized. This enhanced circulation supports efficient digestion, nutrient absorption, and detoxification. Your digestive system will function with youthful vigor. Feel your heart rate variability improving. This is the healthy variation in time between heartbeats that indicates a resilient cardiovascular system. Young hearts have excellent variability, adapting quickly to changing demands. Tonight, this adaptive capacity is being restored. Your blood vessels' ability to dilate and constrict in response to need is being perfected. This vasomotor function is what allows your circulation to adapt to exercise, temperature changes, and varying demands. Your vascular system is regaining its youthful responsiveness. The baroreceptors, sensors that help regulate blood pressure, are being recalibrated to youthful sensitivity. These help your body maintain perfect blood pressure in all positions and activities. Your cardiovascular system is learning to self-regulate with youthful precision. Your circulation's response to exercise is being optimized. Young cardiovascular systems can quickly increase blood flow to working muscles while maintaining perfect circulation to vital organs. Tonight, this sophisticated coordination is being restored. The collateral circulation. Backup blood vessels that can provide alternate routes for blood flow is being enhanced throughout your body. This natural redundancy is what gives young cardiovascular systems their remarkable resilience. Feel your entire circulatory system coordinating like a perfectly conducted orchestra. Heart, arteries, veins, capillaries, lymphatics, all working together with the harmony and efficiency that characterized your cardiovascular peak. Your blood's ability to carry away waste products is being enhanced. Efficient removal of cellular debris and metabolic byproducts is crucial for maintaining youthful function. Tonight, your circulatory system is being optimized for perfect waste removal. The circulation to your reproductive organs is being revitalized. Enhanced blood flow supports hormonal function, vitality, and the overall energy associated with youthful sexuality and creative life force. By morning, when your heart beats, when blood flows through your vessels, when oxygen reaches your tissues, every aspect of your circulation will function with the efficiency and power of youth. You'll feel the vitality that comes from perfect cardiovascular function, the energy of abundant oxygen delivery, the warmth of optimal blood flow. This circulatory renewal creates the foundation for sustained vitality. When your tissues receive abundant oxygen and nutrients, while waste products are efficiently removed, every aspect of your health improves. Your energy soars, your thinking clears, your physical capacity expands. Rest now as this profound cardiovascular renewal continues. Every vessel being restored, every heartbeat being optimized, every drop of blood being enhanced. Your circulation is returning to its youthful perfection, pumping life and vitality through every corner of your being with the power and grace of youth itself. You're pulsing now with the vitality of perfect circulation, your cardiovascular system humming with youthful efficiency. And as this renewal reaches every corner of your being, something even more profound begins to stir. The fountain of youth within, the ancient wellspring of regeneration that has always existed at the core of your being, preparing to flow with unprecedented power deep within your cells. Deeper than mitochondria, deeper than DNA, deeper than any physical structure, lies the source code of life itself, the original blueprint of perfection that existed before time began to leave its marks. Tonight, this eternal fountain is being activated, prepared to flood your entire being with the pure essence of youth. Feel the gentle awakening beginning at the quantum level of your existence, where matter meets energy, where the physical touches the eternal. This is your cellular consciousness remembering its connection to the timeless source of all regeneration. Your cells are preparing to drink from the fountain that never runs dry. Your stem cells, those master cells capable of becoming any type of tissue your body needs, are awakening from their dormant state. They're not just becoming more active, they're being programmed with the memory of your most youthful state, preparing to regenerate your tissues according to your perfect blueprint. The telomeres at the ends of your chromosomes, your cellular aging clocks, are not just stopping their countdown, they're beginning to lengthen, to add time back to your biological age. Your cells are literally turning back their internal clocks, resetting to decades earlier. Feel the primordial healing intelligence that created you awakening within every cell. This is the same intelligence that grew you from a single fertilized cell into a complete human being. Tonight, it's remembering its power to regenerate, to renew, to restore you to perfect vitality. Your body's production of embryonic stem cell factors is surging. These are the powerful molecules that direct cellular regeneration during development. Factors that normally only exist during the earliest stages of life. Tonight, they're being produced throughout your adult body, carrying the instructions for complete renewal, the morphic field of your youthful self, the energetic template that holds the pattern of your peak vitality is being reactivated and strengthened. This field acts like a blueprint that guides your cells back to their optimal configuration. Tonight, this template is being refreshed and enhanced. Your pineal gland, that mysterious organ deep in your brain, is beginning to produce substances that science is only beginning to understand. Natural compounds that may be the biological fountain of youth. Tonight, this gland is awakening to its full potential for age reversal. Feel the crystalline structures within your cells beginning to resonate at the frequency of youth. These microscopic crystals act like tuning forks, vibrating at the frequencies that maintain perfect health and vitality. Tonight, they're being tuned to the pure tones of regeneration. Your cellular water, which makes up 70% of your body, is being restructured at the molecular level. This water is becoming more coherent, more organized, more capable of carrying the information patterns of perfect health. Your body is becoming a temple of liquid light. The biophotons, particles of light that your cells naturally emit and use for communication, are increasing in intensity and coherence. These light particles carry information throughout your body. Tonight, they're broadcasting the frequency patterns of youth to every cell. Your body's natural production of growth factors is surging to levels not seen since your developmental years. BDNF for brain growth. IGF-1 for tissue regeneration. VEGF for blood vessel formation, all flooding your system with the chemical signals of renewal. Feel the activation of your body's most ancient regenerative programs, capabilities that exist in simpler organisms that can regrow entire body parts. While humans have largely lost these abilities, the genetic programs still exist. Tonight, they're being partially reactivated. Your cellular pH is being optimized to the perfect balance for regeneration. Slightly alkaline conditions that promote healing, growth, and renewal. Your cellular environment is becoming the perfect medium for the fountain of youth to flow. The sacred geometry within your cells, the mathematical patterns that govern life itself, is being restored to its most harmonious configuration. These patterns determine how energy flows through your body. Tonight, they're being aligned for optimal life force circulation. Your body's production of nitric oxide, the miracle molecule that keeps blood vessels young and flexible, is increasing to youthful levels throughout your entire system. This single molecule has the power to reverse decades of cardiovascular aging. Feel the activation of your cellular memory banks, the quantum information storage systems within your DNA. These hold the complete records of every moment of perfect health you've ever experienced. Tonight, these memories are being accessed and activated. Your body's natural production of catalase and superoxide dismutase, powerful antioxidant enzymes, is surging to levels that can neutralize the free radicals responsible for aging. Your cells are being equipped with the most advanced anti-aging protection systems. The electromagnetic field generated by your heart, which extends several feet beyond your body, is being tuned to the frequency of youth and vitality. This field affects every cell in your body. Tonight, it's broadcasting the signal of regeneration. Your cellular clocks, the circadian rhythms that exist in every cell, are being synchronized to their most youthful timing. These clocks control when repair happens, when regeneration occurs, when renewal is most active. Tonight, they're being set to youth time. Feel the quantum entanglement between your cells being strengthened. This mysterious connection allows cells to communicate instantaneously across any distance. Tonight, this communication network is being optimized for coordinated regeneration. Your body's production of heat shock proteins, molecules that protect cells from stress and damage, is being enhanced. These proteins can actually reverse protein misfolding, one of the primary causes of aging. Tonight, they're working overtime to restore cellular youth. The mitochondrial communication networks within your cells are being upgraded. These organelles don't just produce energy, they communicate with each other and coordinate cellular functions. Tonight, this network is being optimized for maximum regenerative efficiency. Your cell's ability to recycle damaged components through autophagy is being dramatically enhanced. This cellular housekeeping process is like having the most efficient cleaning crew working 24/7 to remove anything that contributes to aging. Feel the activation of your body's pluripotency factors, proteins that can reprogram adult cells back to embryonic-like states. While this process is carefully controlled to prevent cancer, tonight it's being safely activated to promote regeneration. The crystalline matrix within your bones, which stores not just minerals, but also information, is being updated with the patterns of youthful bone density and strength. Your skeleton is being reprogrammed for optimal structure and resilience. Your lymphatic system is being flooded with life-giving lymph that carries more than just immune cells. It carries the information patterns of youth, the molecular messages that instruct tissues to regenerate rather than age, the sacred spiral patterns that exist throughout your body, in your DNA, in your cochlea, in your heart, are being harmonized to their most perfect geometrical relationships. These patterns channel life force most efficiently when properly aligned. By morning, when you awaken, you won't just feel younger, you will be younger at the cellular level. Your fountain of youth won't just be flowing, it will be gushing with the pure essence of life itself. Every cell will be drinking deeply from this eternal source. This fountain within you never actually stopped flowing. It was simply covered over by the debris of stress, limiting beliefs, and time. Tonight, that debris has been cleared away. The ancient springs have been uncapped, and the water of eternal life flows freely through your being once again. Rest now as this profound activation continues. The fountain of youth within you reaching full flow. Every cell being bathed in the waters of renewal. Every tissue being restored to its perfect state. You are being renewed from the source of life itself. And tomorrow, you will awaken as living proof that the fountain of youth was never a myth. It was always within you. waiting for the perfect moment to reveal its timeless power. You're flowing now with the eternal waters of renewal, your inner fountain of youth cascading through every cell. And as this ultimate regeneration reaches its crescendo, your consciousness begins its deepest descent into the profound sleep states where time itself bends, where minutes can accomplish what years cannot, where the miracle of age reversal reaches its most powerful expression. Feel your brain waves shifting into the slowest, most restorative patterns. Delta waves at 0.5 to 4 hertz. The frequencies that unlock your body's most profound healing mechanisms. In this sacred sleep state, your brain releases the highest concentrations of growth hormone. Your cellular repair systems work at supernatural speeds. Your age reversal accelerates exponentially. Your consciousness is dissolving into the timeless realm where healing happens outside the normal laws of physics, where quantum effects become macroscopic realities, where your body can accomplish in 3 hours what would normally take 3 years. This is not ordinary sleep. This is time-dilated regeneration. In this deepest level of restorative sleep, your brain's glymphatic system opens like floodgates, cerebrospinal fluid washing through your neural tissues 60% more efficiently than during waking hours, clearing decades of accumulated cellular debris. Toxic proteins, inflammatory compounds. Your brain is literally being power washed clean. Feel your entire nervous system entering a state of profound restoration. Neural pathways that have become inefficient are being rewired. Synapses that have weakened are being strengthened. New neural connections are forming at rates typically only seen during childhood development. Your brain is rebuilding itself with the plasticity of youth. Your hypothalamic pituitary axis, the master control center of your endocrine system, enters its most active regenerative phase, orchestrating the release of powerful hormonal cocktails that existed in abundance during your peak years. Growth hormone, IGF-1, DHEA, testosterone, estrogen, all surging to levels that create biological age reversal. In this deepest sleep, your cellular clocks don't just slow down. They begin running backward, telomeres actively lengthening rather than shortening. Cellular senescence programs switching off. Youthful gene expression patterns switching on. Your cells are literally growing younger with each passing minute. Your immune system enters hyperdrive regeneration mode, producing fresh, vigorous immune cells to replace aged ones, clearing senescent cells that have been contributing to aging, reducing systemic inflammation to levels not seen since your 20s. Your immune age is reversing along with everything else. Feel the profound stillness of this transformative sleep, so deep that your metabolic rate drops to its minimum, allowing maximum energy to be redirected toward repair and regeneration. Your body becomes a closed system, a regenerative cocoon where metamorphosis occurs at the deepest biological levels. Your stem cell reservoirs throughout your body are activated to their highest potential. Bone marrow, producing fresh blood cells with youthful vigor. Muscle satellite cells, creating new muscle fibers. Neural stem cells generating young neurons. Skin stem cells producing fresh, radiant tissue. Your body's regenerative potential is fully unleashed. The fascia throughout your body, the connective tissue matrix that holds everything together, is being completely renewed, becoming more hydrated, more flexible, more youthful in its structure. This fascial renewal creates improved posture, enhanced movement, reduced pain, increased vitality. Your cellular mitochondria are not just being repaired, they're being multiplied. New mitochondria forming through biogenesis. Your cellular energy production capacity expanding beyond what you had even in your prime. You're developing superhuman cellular energy systems. In this profound sleep state, your body's production of melatonin reaches optimal levels. This master antioxidant and sleep hormone is protecting every cell from oxidative damage while promoting the deepest possible regeneration. Your pineal gland is working overtime to support your age reversal. Your cardiovascular system is undergoing intensive renewal. New blood vessels forming through angiogenesis. Existing arteries becoming more elastic and youthful. Your heart muscle itself regenerating with fresh, strong cardiac cells. Your circulation is being restored to teenage levels of efficiency. Feel your entire skeletal system being rebuilt from within. Osteoblasts, bone-building cells, working at accelerated rates. Your bone density increasing. Your joints becoming more flexible. Your spine decompressing and realigning. Your skeleton is returning to its youthful strength and structure. Your digestive system is undergoing complete renewal. The lining of your intestines regenerating completely. Your gut microbiome being restored to its most beneficial composition. Your digestive enzymes being produced at youthful levels. Your entire digestive tract is being rebuilt for optimal function. The lymphatic system throughout your body is working at maximum efficiency, clearing cellular waste, reducing inflammation, transporting immune cells, supporting the massive regeneration occurring throughout your system. Your body's detoxification processes are running at peak performance. Your sensory organs are being renewed and enhanced. Vision becoming sharper as your eye tissues regenerate. Hearing improving as auditory cells are restored. Taste and smell becoming more acute. Touch sensitivity being enhanced. All your senses are returning to their youthful acuity. In this deepest sleep, your body's circadian rhythms are being reset to their most youthful patterns. The precise timing that optimizes hormone release, cellular repair, metabolic function, all being restored to the perfect biological timing of youth. Your cellular hydration is reaching optimal levels. Every cell becoming perfectly hydrated with structured water that enhances all biological processes. This cellular hydration is what gives youthful skin its plumpness, muscles their firmness, organs their optimal function. The electromagnetic field generated by your body is being harmonized to the frequency of youth. This bioelectric field influences every cellular process. Tonight, it's broadcasting the signal of regeneration and renewal throughout your entire being. Your body's production of collagen and elastin is surging to levels not seen since your 20s, not just in your skin, but throughout your entire body, in your blood vessels, organs, connective tissues. Everything is being rebuilt with youthful structural proteins. Feel the profound peace of complete surrender to this regenerative process. Your conscious mind stepping aside to allow your body's infinite wisdom to work its miracles. This is the deepest trust, the complete letting go that allows maximum healing to occur. Your cellular memory banks are being updated with the information patterns of youth. Every cell remembering its blueprint for optimal function. Your entire body recalibrating to the frequency of vitality and regeneration. The quantum field effects within your body are being optimized. Cellular communication happening at the speed of light. Instant coordination between all body systems. Your biological processes are being elevated to their most efficient possible function. In this timeless sleep state, you exist in the eternal now, where aging has no power. Where regeneration is the only reality. Where your body remembers its infinite capacity for renewal. Time itself is working in your favor, healing years in hours, restoring decades in minutes. This is the deepest possible sleep, the most profound regeneration, the ultimate age reversal. Your 3-hour journey through time is creating changes that will astound you. When you awaken, you will have literally traveled backward through biological time, emerging as a younger, more vital version of yourself. Rest now in this miraculous state. Let the deepest possible healing occur. Your body is working overtime to give you the gift of renewed youth. And in just a few more hours, you will awaken to discover the incredible transformation that has taken place. You're floating now in the deepest ocean of regenerative sleep. Your body working miracles in the timeless realm of cellular renewal. And as these 3 transformative hours reach their completion, something extraordinary begins to stir. The gentle awakening of your completely renewed being. Consciousness returning not to the same body that fell asleep, but to a vessel that has been fundamentally transformed by the power of optimized rest. Feel the first gentle waves of awareness beginning to flow, like dawn breaking over a landscape that has been completely transformed overnight. Your consciousness is returning slowly, luxuriously, to a body that has literally grown younger while you slept. Every cell renewed, every system optimized, every aspect of your being restored to a more youthful state. Your sleep cycles are completing their perfect orchestration. The final REM phase consolidating all the miraculous changes that have occurred. Your brain has been organizing the new neural pathways, integrating the enhanced cognitive functions, cementing the mental clarity that will astound you when you fully awaken. The first stirrings of awareness bring with them a quality of peace you haven't felt in years. This isn't just the rest that comes from good sleep. This is the profound tranquility that comes from complete cellular renewal. Your nervous system has been reset to its most calm and balanced state. You're awakening with the serenity of youth. Feel your breath beginning to deepen naturally, drawing in not just oxygen, but life force itself. Your respiratory system has been optimized overnight. Your lung capacity enhanced. Your breathing efficiency restored to youthful levels. Each breath is feeding your renewed cells with the pristine air they crave. Your heart is beginning to beat with a rhythm you remember from decades past. Strong, steady, efficient. The cardiovascular renewal that occurred during your sleep has restored your heart to its youthful vigor. Your circulation is flowing with the ease and power that will surprise you when you begin to move. The first gentle movements, a stretch perhaps, a shift in position, reveal muscles that respond with flexibility and strength you thought were lost forever. Your muscular system has been completely renewed, rebuilt with the tone and suppleness of youth. Movement feels effortless, graceful, alive. Your spine is holding you in perfect alignment without effort. The postural restoration that occurred during sleep has returned your body to its natural, elegant bearing. You're awakening with the proud, upright posture of youth. Your body naturally finding its most confident and vital positioning. Feel the clarity beginning to flow into your awakening mind. Thoughts forming with crystal precision. Memory functioning with sharp accuracy. Creativity sparkling with renewed brilliance. Your brain has been completely renovated overnight. Neural pathways optimized for peak performance. Mental abilities restored to their prime. Your skin feels different against the sheets. Smoother, firmer, more supple. The comprehensive skin renewal that occurred has literally transformed your largest organ. Collagen has been restored, elastin regenerated. Your skin has been rebuilt from within with the texture and appearance of youth. The emotional lightness you feel is profound. Gone is the heaviness that may have accumulated over years. Your heart feels open, optimistic, ready to embrace life with the enthusiasm of youth. The emotional renewal has restored your natural joy and wonder at existence. Your energy levels are beginning to surge even before you're fully awake. This isn't the caffeine-dependent energy of compensation. This is the natural, abundant vitality that comes from cellular energy systems that have been completely renewed. Your mitochondria are generating power at levels you haven't experienced in decades. Feel your hormonal systems awakening in perfect balance. The endocrine renewal that occurred has restored optimal hormone levels throughout your body. Growth hormone, thyroid hormones, sex hormones, all flowing at youthful concentrations. You're awakening with the chemical balance of vitality. Your immune system is quietly humming with renewed vigor. Fresh immune cells patrol your bloodstream. Inflammation has been reduced to healthy levels. Your body's defense systems have been restored to their protective peak. You're awakening with the immune strength of youth. The gentle return of full consciousness brings with it a sense of wonder. You feel fundamentally different, not just rested, but renewed. Not just refreshed, but reborn. Your body has literally turned back its biological clock during these 3 transformative hours. Your vision seems clearer, colors more vibrant, details more sharp. The sensory renewal that occurred has enhanced all your perceptual abilities. You're seeing the world through eyes that have been refreshed and revitalized. The first attempts at movement reveal a body that responds with surprising agility, joints that move smoothly, muscles that fire efficiently, coordination that flows effortlessly. Your physical systems have been restored to their youthful integration and grace. Your voice, when you first speak or even sigh, has a quality of vitality and resonance that surprises you. The renewal has affected even your vocal cords, your breathing support, your entire capacity for expression. You sound more youthful, more alive. Feel the profound gratitude beginning to well up. Gratitude for your body's incredible capacity for renewal, for the miracle of what has occurred during these 3 hours, for the gift of experiencing what it means to grow younger rather than older. Your memory of how you felt before sleep contrasts dramatically with how you feel now. The fatigue is gone. The stiffness dissolved. The mental fog cleared. You're awakening to a version of yourself that is measurably younger than the one who fell asleep. The mirror, when you first look, will reflect back a face that shows the evidence of overnight renewal, smoother skin, brighter eyes, a more youthful expression. The physical changes are subtle but unmistakable. You look refreshed in a way that goes far beyond ordinary rest. Your posture as you sit up, as you stand, as you begin to move through your morning routine, carries itself with the confidence and grace of youth. Your body naturally assumes the elegant bearing that comes from optimal structural alignment and muscular balance. The energy that flows through you as you begin your day is clean, abundant, sustainable, not the forced energy of stimulants, but the natural vitality that comes from cellular systems that have been completely renewed and optimized. Your mind, as it engages with the day ahead, is sharp, clear, creative. Ideas flow easily. Memory functions smoothly. Concentration comes naturally. You're thinking with the mental agility and clarity of your younger years. The emotional tone of your awakening is one of optimism, enthusiasm, joy. The heavy emotions that may have accumulated over years have been processed and released. You're greeting the day with the emotional lightness and positivity of youth. Your physical comfort as you move and function is remarkable. No stiffness, no aches, no sense of physical limitation. Your body feels like a perfectly tuned instrument, ready to respond to whatever the day may bring with youthful resilience. This is not a temporary state that will fade as the day progresses. The changes that occurred during your 3-hour journey are fundamental, cellular, lasting. You have literally grown younger overnight. And this renewal will continue to unfold in the days and weeks ahead. You are fully awake now, completely renewed, measurably younger. The 3-hour miracle is complete. You have proven to yourself that the fountain of youth is not a myth. It is a biological reality that exists within your own body's incredible capacity for renewal. Welcome to your younger self. Welcome to your renewed vitality. Welcome to the extraordinary reality of what your body can accomplish when given the perfect conditions for regeneration. You have awakened 10 years younger, and your new life of enhanced vitality begins now. Rise and shine, literally, with the radiance of youth restored. The miracle is complete. The transformation is real. You are beautifully, measurably, undeniably younger than you were just 3 hours ago.